Thing one, they need to make sure they develop the basics first of all. And the basics of whatever career. You have to know what those basics are and practice them and fine tune them. Two, you need a mentor or mentors. And a mentor could be someone you have a relationship with. It could be a stranger. It could be someone whose life you read about. But there has to be some kind of mechanism whereby you extract wisdom from somebody else who would have walked the road before. Because it's impossible for you to learn everything from day one. And the third thing would be always be excellent. Especially when you're not starting a career, forget the money. The money is not important. Money will come. Because when you now start, the most important thing is the skills you want to learn and the foundation you're building. So find a place that could give you an opportunity to do things which you could use for the future, right? So that means you have to start thinking about what you want your future to look like. I mean, Pricewaterhouse paid terribly when I started my career, and they told you that from the get-go. And so when the first day I worked, the HR, the partner who was in charge of human resources, she called everybody in a room and she made a welcome speech. And this was her speech. Her speech was, welcome to Pricewaterhouse. We're going to pay you like a dog. We're going to work you like a dog. And if you don't like it, you can leave. Because somebody else waiting to take your spot. But you're going to get the best training in this profession. You're going to get to put this on your resume. And you're going to have a great start to your career. Welcome. She walked out the room. They kept their word. They treated you like a dog. They work you like a dog. They paid you like a dog. But everyone who would have graduated from that University of PwC, exceptional careers. CFOs, CEOs, because it taught you some really good skills from the get-go, which you would not have gotten anywhere else. That is to me is the biggest challenge, finding people, and finding people who could do it, because I think all across Trinidad, you look at the wanted signs on Frederick Street and stuff, it's hard to find people, first of all, and it's hard to find good people, right? Because I mean, even all these people graduating every year, my observation has been that more and more graduates coming out with a kind of entitlement mentality, especially younger ones, because they've grown up in a Trinidad that has had been in a boom. So when they come out of school, they call it a big salary without even delivering anything. The reality is, every day, every year, hundreds of lawyers graduating, hundreds of engineers, especially now with Gates, even more so, hundreds of MBAs, hundreds of BSc. What makes any of them stand out? So the young professional coming out has a huge challenge ahead of themselves that they have to, first thing from day one, they have to think, how do I differentiate myself? First of all, in the grades. Second of all, in terms of how you equip yourself, other than a degree. Because degree free now, right? So it's really how you equip yourself in terms of how do you speak, how do you dress, how do you approach life, what mentality you get, who your mentors are. All those kind of things you need to start thinking about from now. Or else you're just one of the 100 who graduated, and there's no other way to differentiate yourself other than by developing all these other skills. And also by taking advantage of both opportunities and succeeding. You definitely need to do some kind of postgrad, only because, you see with GATE, that means if everybody have a BSc, it becomes like CXC. For you to understand business in the first place, you should study some business studies. So what I would definitely recommend is, if you're thinking about getting into, if you're not sure where your career will take you, I think an MBA is a good mechanism because it's broad. If everybody have the same thing, you need that too. So that's not even differentiation, that's just equalization to everybody else. And then you still have to go and get the differentiation factor after that. Part of the reason why I want to do it is going back to that whole issue of differentiation. And the way I saw it is that I wanted to create a brand, Jason Julien. You automatically then get associated on a national level with business and investments. And then also it's great networking because I've had ministers on the show, I've had CEOs, I've had some of the country's best businessmen, I've had young professionals, I've had all kinds of people. And that was the intention, to have this full spectrum, because I want to give people opportunities to promote themselves. And I also want to get people to get to the facts of things. And also it's a great way to network with everyone in that spectrum. I think it has been very important in that, one, people know who I am, and that there's this credibility, right? So this Trinidad, and the reality of Trinidad is a lot of opportunities don't get put in the papers. When you say add in the papers for a job, it's really because they couldn't find it otherwise. Yeah, that's the truth. Right? Because normally what happens is somebody will say, hey, you call a partner, we're looking for someone, we're looking for a marketing person. And the partner say, hey, my niece just graduated, that's how it looks. And that's the truth, right? Or somebody send a resume to some CEO will send a resume to the next CEO. This is my cousin's son, see if they have something for him. Or that's how it works, that the opportunities don't unpublicize. So if you already have a certain amount of credibility, then you come to people's minds when the opportunities come. So I will get calls all the time, and you then have a choice. You get to choose if you want to take an opportunity or not take it on, because people know you. And then credibility point of view, that when you're associated with something, or see people see a name attached to it, they automatically say, oh, okay, if that the door is open. So it's like, oh, okay, now if he's involved, okay, that should be good. And that's it. So the credibility effect is huge as a result. My personal ambitions are twofold. One is I want to be group CEO of a major financial institution one day. I don't think it's impossible. I think it's just continuing along the trajectory I'm on. It will also mean that I also have to change, because what I've discovered too is that, besides the technical skills, as you go up the ladder, it becomes much more about people management skills, how your ability to craft a vision and strategy and communicate it. Political skills, because you have to be able to, you have to be held up on diplomacy. You have to know interact with boards of directors, and also be a good brand, because you then represent an organization. So when you're in public, you are the organization, right, to the public's eye. In terms of the CEO one, being successful what I'm doing currently right now, and also they have made this kind of coaching program to develop all those other software kind of things. It's very difficult work in the sense that you have to do a lot of introspection. So you have to kind of face your deficiencies. So if you can be really good at, you can be the most brilliant finance person, but you may be deficient in the context of becoming a CEO. Learning never stops. And you have to accept that fact from now. There's no end to learning. You can be 60, retired, and you still have to learn.